at around 6 o'clock in the evening. I left my wife and children on the property. I went to Zimbabwe, and while I was in Zimbabwe at around something like quarter to 10 or 14 minutes to 10 p.m. last night, I just received a call from my son. He simply told me, then I just reacted by jumping onto the steering wheel, and I drove as fast as I could from Chisipiti area. Then I drove. I took about probably 10-12 minutes to get here. I parked my vehicle right at the back of that property. There's a road, I'm sure it's called Crane. Then I was armed with a Stribok firearm. I ran through this vacant stand and jumped into my yard through the wall. Right. As soon as I was on the wall, I saw my dogs surrounding the main bedroom, and they were charging. And then automatically I knew there were people inside the house who were intruders. So what I did first, I fired the first shot whilst I was right in the corner there. Then I ran through the garden, and then I did 360 just to check if if it was safe for me to attack the robbers. He peeped through that. This is a passage, right? As soon as he came, he showed up on the passage. I shot him. He went down. I shot him in the chest, and he went down. The two others ran back into the main bedroom. Then, in order to confuse them, I went to that window. I fired 3 shots into my bedroom, and I went to the other window facing north. I fired 2 more shots into the bedroom, just to try and drive them out of my bedroom. Right? Then I quickly returned here. I'm sure they were pretty confused. Then secondly, another man emerged. He was quite a young boy. He emerged again from the corridor, same spot. As soon as he showed up, I shot him straight in the head. He fell down. He was wielding another rifle, right? Then there was one of them, very huge man. He had no gun. So what he did was, he was very clever. He tapped the door to alert my son. He called my son, but he couldn't see me because I was standing right here. He was in the light and I was in the dark. He called my son and instructed him to pick the AK-47 rifle, which was, in the possession of this guy who had dropped down first. My son woke up, took the weapon, gave it back to the robber, right? He continued firing, and all along they had been taking turns to fire. They fired a total of 13 shots inside the house. Then this guy, at first he was firing from the corridor. He was not quite sure of where the shooter was, or where I was firing from. So he made another mistake. He then showed up right at the corner there. As soon as he showed up, I dropped him. So there were now 3 dead men inside the house. But the first guy that I shot, he managed to crawl into my guest room. This is where he died. I will show you inside the house. This is where he died. And 2 of them, the one I shot in the head, as well as the one who instructed my son to take the AK rifle, they were right on this corridor. Them from this end, not knowing I was dropping them from a 90-degree angle. So this is one of the shots.